In today's episode, I'm going to be telling you 10 reasons why I'm so excited for the Play Expo in Manchester, which is coming up on the 4th of May. Let's get started with number 10. They've announced on their Facebook and Twitter that there's going to be some very rare arcade machines at the event, which I'm really excited to have a go on. They include the original Outrun and Space Harrier arcade machines, which I've never actually managed to play in person before, so I'm very excited to see them. They're also going to have the original Star Wars arcade machine as well, which is another one that I've really wanted to play for a long time. Number 9, they've actually announced on their Facebook and Twitter that they're going to have a lot of rare consoles on display, and a few consoles that I've never even seen in person before, including the FM Towns Marty, a really cool, I think 16-bit system that was only ever released in Japan, the Apple Bandai Pippin, which is another console that I'm really excited to have a look at and hopefully try out for myself. And they're even going to have the Sharp Super Famicom TV, which is an old school CRT with a built-in slot at the top where you can play Super Famicom games. That's something that I would really love to get one day for the game room, but maybe it's never going to happen because they're crazy expensive, so I'm very excited to see that in person. Number 8, they're going to have some indie games at the show. I always love checking out the latest indie games and meeting some of the developers behind the games. I've actually began working now on my new game. I'm not ready to share anything about it yet, but I'm hard at work on it, and I'm definitely going to be making some videos about it in the future. So I'm very excited to meet some fellow game creators and just talk to them about their process and about their ideas, and get to play some of the new games that people are coming up with. There's always so many really cool ideas. I can't wait to see them. Number 7, something that I probably won't be actually competing in, but I'm definitely looking forward to watching some of the competitions at the show. They've actually got a competition organiser there called Manchester Battle Arena that specialises in fighting games. And since I've been keeping up with a few of Nihongo Gamer's videos, he's been talking a lot about fighting games recently. It's kind of got me in the mood to watch some fighting game tournaments. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some of that while I'm at the show, even though I'm terrible at the games myself. The next thing I have on my list here of things I'm looking forward to is some guests and some talks that are going to be hosted throughout the weekend. The developer of one of my favourite PS1 games, Hogs of War, is going to be there talking about how he created the game, how he came up with the ideas, and a bit about his career. So that's going to be a really interesting Q&A session to go to. Also at the show, they're going to have the creators of the TV show Nightmare, which I only just found out about recently, but it looks really interesting. It was on in the late 80s and the early 90s on ITV here in the UK, and it was basically a really early attempt at a VR game show where kids would sort of walk around this big green screen room and they'd have to try and solve puzzles while the other kids were looking on the screen and telling them what to do. It looks really fascinating, and I actually found out some of the original episodes are available to view on YouTube, so after this video maybe go and have a look at that because they're really fun. And also a lot of people are going to be really excited because the creator of Manic Miner and Jet Set Willy is going to be there, and they're actually there to premiere a new film that's being made for Jet Set Willy's anniversary, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very excited to see that. Number 5 here, and something that I always love at all these different Play Expo events, and that's the huge range of arcade machines and pinball tables that there are at the show. If you want to see what this is like in person, go and check out my Play Expo London vlog, where I actually took the camera around all of the different arcade machines they had there. It's so much fun just walking through it, and they're all free to play as well, so you can go and play any of the games you want. You're bound to find something you enjoy. And of course, something else that I really love doing while I'm at all these events, and that's buying retro games. So I was very happy to see that they're going to be having some dealers there with some tables. I think they've got their own room for this as well, so I'm definitely going to be doing a pickups video when I come back. Number 3, and something not quite retro related, I'm very much looking forward to trying out some of the new VR titles. They're going to have a separate area dedicated to VR and modern gaming, and I really always love trying out the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. I've got a PSVR, but when you play it on the high-end computers, there really is no comparison, so I'm very much looking forward to trying some of the new VR games out. As well as some of the new games for the Switch, PS4 and Xbox One. They haven't actually announced what games are going to be at the show yet, but I'm sure there'll be something interesting. Number 2, something that's not directly related to the show, but I'm definitely looking forward to meeting a lot of like-minded people. I know a few other YouTubers are going to be there, so hopefully I'll get to meet a few of them. And if any of you guys are coming, let me know here on YouTube in the comments, or let me know on Twitter, and I'm sure we can arrange to meet up at some point. I would really love that, and hopefully I'll see a few of you guys there. And that brings me on to the last point. Of course, I'm very much looking forward to making a video while I'm there. I'm very excited to try this little camera out here, the DJI Osmo Pocket, which I got for my birthday recently. I haven't really had a chance to take it for a spin yet, so I'm very much looking forward to trying this out. And I've got a few friends coming with me, so I said they can come as long as they'll be my cameraman. So I really hope you're looking forward to a few of my videos that are coming in the weeks following the event. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to go and pick up tickets, they're available now on playexpomanchester.com. I really hope I can see some of you there. Really looking forward to the event. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another episode. Goodbye.